Hi guys, this is your quick little video tutorial on how to actually sign up for Edmodo and some tips and tricks on how to use your Edmodo account to the best of your ability. Pay attention. You never know where this information might end up. It might end up on a quiz. Alright, so you should be right here, edmodo.com. Alright, and obviously you're going to click down here where it says I'm a student. You're going to click to sign up with your first and last name. Alright, go ahead and do that as exactly how it appears on your ID. You're going to get a group code from me with the exact number for your class period, whether you're in 7th or 8th grade. You're going to sign up with a username. It can be anything you want, but you must remember it, and you must make it something unique, and do not share it with anybody else. I can see your username, so please make sure it's appropriate. You can also sign up with any kind of password that you want. You can skip where it says email. Your password, again, make sure it's easy and something you can remember. After you get your username and password, you'll get 2 green checks right beside of it, and go ahead and click sign up, take out your student planners, and write down your Edmodo username and password in the notes section of your planner. Alright? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log into my account, and I'll show you guys a few things that you can do to your Edmodo account to kind of spruce it up. Alright, here we go. So when you jump in, you're going to see a list of your classes here. Obviously, I have a lot more classes than you do in Edmodo. These are all the classes that I run. You should just kind of see your class period for me, and maybe if somebody else, you know, has Edmodo in the school, you'll probably in their class, or if you're not already, you will be. Anyway, so go over here and click on the class period, alright, and you'll see like your first post over here. Edmodo is really cool because you can actually turn in assignments through it, you can take quizzes through it, you can actually see your grades through it, you can have access to what's called your backpack and apps, and it's really cool. So anyway, once you click on your class period, if you come up here, I have something called a library, you're going to have something called a backpack. Alright, as a teacher, when I create my library, I can actually send things to you digitally, and you can actually save it to your backpack. Alright, everything in your backpack is stored online, so you don't need a flash drive. Alright, and we're going to play around with the backpack feature in just a second. It's really cool. Over here, you're going to see a couple of links. You're going to see something that says Office Online, and this is going to be really cool because if you sign into Edmodo and you don't have Word, PowerPoint, or Excel at home, you can click this little icon right here, and you can see that it will ask you, do you want to create a new file with Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, or Excel? Because we have Edmodo, you have free access to all 3 of these programs, no matter where you are. All you need is internet access. You don't actually need to buy the software. And the software is kind of expensive. Over here is your Edmodo planner. Your Edmodo planner, mine probably looks a little different than yours, but you can actually keep track of your assignments right here. And if you click on it, I'm pretty sure, last year was a little buggy, but I'm pretty sure they resolved it to where once I put an assignment in Edmodo, it'll actually show up in your planner. So if you ever want to know like due dates or anything like that, click on your planner and you should be able to access that by now. This one right here is called Snapshot, and we're not really going to use it much for my class. It's more for like math classes and science classes that also use Edmodo. But this is really cool. This app launcher. As a teacher, I can give you guys access to certain apps, and right now, you can see I don't really have much for our classes, but certain apps might include, here, let me show you a different class from last year. Certain apps might include, any day now? There. Oh, nothing. Awesome. There's like little coding apps and there's games in there. check your app launcher once we actually get into the swing of things, and I'll bring attention to things that you might be able to do with your app launcher. Some of them are free, some of them I actually pay for us to have access to. Alright, so when you're actually in Edmodo, you will have a little, okay, see right here, this is really important. As the year goes on, your Edmodo wall will get filled up with all kinds of stuff from me and probably from like other students who might post things to your wall even though they're not supposed to, so it gets a little crazy. So over here, where it says group post and you see this filter post by icon, you can actually filter my post by assignments or quizzes or polls or the latest activity that we've done, so you only see those types of things. So if I say like filter by quizzes, you're not going to see anything right now because I haven't done anything. Or this class you actually might. So let's say quizzes. Let's see. Because I probably have them saved. Okay, there you go. So now you can just see the quizzes that were assigned to this class period instead of seeing like all the assignments and all the posts and everything like that. Okay, and then click the X like I just did to get rid of that filter. Alright, let's see what else I need to tell you here about Edmodo. Always pay attention to your alerts icon. I might actually send you messages about certain assignments that you may have done something wrong on, so always check that little alert. It'll also tell you if I've graded an assignment or anything like that. Alright, if you guys are new to Edmodo, you don't actually have a profile set up. So you want to come up here to this little icon and you want to go to profile, and you want to go ahead and take a few minutes and set up your actual profile. You can change your picture. You can make your picture anything that you want. If you have something saved to your computer from the internet, you can go ahead and upload it. Again, please make sure this is appropriate. You know, I actually prefer avatars like mine kind of over real pictures. You know, I just like to keep everything you know, a little less public in from my private life, and I recommend that you do the same. So avatars like this are really cool. I would stay away from like putting like, you know, Donald Trump as my profile picture, or, you know, Hillary Clinton. You know, don't make it real people. I don't care what you guys make your profile picture. You can make it an animal. You can make it a Pokemon. You can make it whatever you want. You can make it Inspector Gadget. I don't care. Just make sure it's appropriate and kind of make it an avatar, not a picture, okay? And then over here, you can actually fill out a little bit about yourself, all right? And go ahead and do that. Set up your profile and go through the motions. When you're done, you want to come back here and go to your class period, because you will see your first actual assignment right here, okay? It's not assigned yet, but it will be. All right. So that's a little bit about Edmodo. Oh, one other thing I forgot to show you guys, right up here. This is really important, how you can filter between posts and folders. If you click on your folders icon right here, you'll actually see all of the resources necessary to complete certain assignments. Alright, so when we do things from like lynda.com, you'll see a folder here that says lynda.com resources, and as you're doing an assignment for me, you might have to download something from these folders. Alright, and I will send and retrieve folders from you. Alright, you will use this folders icon a lot, so if I ever say, alright guys, log into Edmodo and go to your folders section and grab this particular document in this folder, this is where you need to go. Alright, that's the last thing I wanted to add.